Good morning, grade 5. So, today we're going to talk about hope. Hope is a virtue that something we desire may happen. Hope helps us become optimistic, trusting in God's love. So, hope strengthens our desire to have our dreams happen. In order to reach our goal, we must be patient and persistent. We don't just easily give up and lose hope. We should be full of hope that someday we will get what we want. What keeps us going is the hope that we have. We may have experienced trials or challenges in our lives, but still we have to think that it is not the end of the world. We must encourage ourselves. Also others that are desperate in life, that they should keep on hoping and working in attaining their goals. Okay? There are many ways where we can demonstrate how hope operates in our daily living. First, living harmoniously with strong faith in God. A person who loves God gives time to know Him better through the reading of the Gospel and in living in it. He also shares his or her time to be of service to his or her fellow men or neighbors, and most especially to God. Being strong to overcome all the temptations and challenges that may lead to sin. Example, the picture, smoking, right? When we are confronted with the temptations or challenges, it is important to immediately remember and talk to God to help us overcome any situation that may bring us to sin. Remember, God will always give us enough strength and enlightenment to understand what we are going through. Making sacrifices or being patient. Look at the picture. This is one of the example of being patient. When you feel that life begins to break apart and nothing can make it whole again, turn to God and He will raise you up from where you have fallen. He will show you that there is hope, and each time you stumble, as long as you put your hope and trust on His power and might, when you call, He will answer. And His time is always perfect. All we have to do is to wait. Be patient. For in waiting, there is a tremendous blessing, right? Another is organizing activities and programs that would alleviate the hunger and solve the illiteracy problem or unemployment concern of our community. This can benefit a lot of people and can even develop the skills of the volunteer workers in the community. There are actually a lot more that can be provided to make our community better. But we have to realize that the improvements and changes we desire to achieve in our lives do not come from our government or agencies, okay? It has to start from our hearts. The following are some of the programs in the community that provide hope to its beneficiaries. First, they have this what we call Fun Run to support the educational scholarship of the poor but deserving students of ACT. Another, they have this medical mission for the residents of ACT, right? Sometimes the doctors or uh, pediatricians, especially they go to schools or they go to barangays to conduct these medical missions for free. Next is providing practical but nutritious food for small children. So you can see this sometimes in some cities or community, children or especially those are uh, teenagers or They gather together and they provide or they make this food drive, and they encourage those little children to eat nutritious food. And also feeding program is sponsored by the barangay. So this is very common nowadays during, especially during pandemic. You always see this feeding program. It's actually happens in barangay. So people go there to have this free meal for that day. Okay. Also, we have program for children that need special protection. You can see stop bullying. So they also have this program to stop bullying cases, especially to those children that really needs guidance. Okay. Travel for Hope by World Vision Child is sponsorship program. So we also have these in some cities. They also conduct this travel for hope. We have ways to build a strong foundation of hope. First, always call and pray to God. So if you want to have your to build a strong foundation, you have to call God and you have to pray. You have to talk to Him. You have to have faith, of course, not only calling him, not only speaking to him. Of course, you really have to have the faith that comes from your heart. And next one, you have to be patient, like what I've been saying a while ago. Patient, and you have to wait because God hears all our prayers. And most importantly, you have to give thanks to God. So you don't just visit the church, or you don't just talk to God when you need help. You also need to talk to him when you receive something from him. Okay? You have to give thanks that every day you wake up healthy, your family, and he gave you another day to live. All right? So, grade 5, always share hope to others. Okay? Thank you for listening, grade 5. And that would be all for today. I'll see you in our live discussion, and we're going to talk about more about hope. Okay? Goodbye and stay safe. God bless.